Most people when they visit China, they go to the same places, Shanghai and Beijing, and if they feel adventurous, maybe they go to visit Xi'an. I've lived for a couple of years in China, and in this video I will share the places I really like to go when I was living there. I visited many different cities, and China is an enormous country. I haven't seen it all, but these were the places I really like to go, and I would even go back to. So let's go, Womenzhou. Okay, the first city on the list is Lijiang in the Yunnan province. I visited Lijiang in 2019 and I did a round trip in Yunnan province, and Yunnan province is very stunning. So if you have the time, definitely go to more places. I traveled from Shanghai to Kunming by plane, and then we took a high-speed train from Kunming to Dali, and afterwards from Dali to Lijiang. Lijiang is honestly one of the most beautiful towns in China, and it's next to the mountain Yulong-Shuishan, the Jade Dragon mountain. And yeah, this mountain is super nice. Depends which time of the year you go, if there's snow. So definitely check out if there's enough snow before you want to climb the mountain. I did climb the mountain, not fully, but like a part. There was not much snow, but it was still a cool experience, and I went during Chinese New Year. And I really loved my time in Lijiang. What can you expect from Lijiang? Yeah, think about cobblestone streets, old wooden houses, little canals, and mountains all around you. It's a kind of place where you can slow down, grab a tea, and get lost in the alleys. The food is amazing, you will really love Yunnan food, and the price is very cheap and affordable. So I highly recommend going to Lijiang, and definitely try out the yak meat, because that was for me one of the favorite dishes in the Yunnan province, yak barbecue. So yeah, if you love meat, definitely try that one out. Next one on the list is Wuxi, and this comes maybe for many people as a surprise, but for me it was one of my favorite places I visited when I was living in China. And I went there when it was the Cherry Blossom Festival, and I highly recommend also going there when it's the Cherry Blossom Festival, because yeah, that makes the experience so much nicer. Yeah, to see the cherry blossoms, you have to go to the Turtle Head Island. This is the best place to see it. And yeah, you can see in the pictures, it looks amazing. And the good thing is, it's just 40 minutes with bullet train from Shanghai, so it's amazing for a day trip. It's a bit more chill vibe. It's located at Taihu Lake, so it really gives this like very nice and calm atmosphere. Very relaxing and more authentic Chinese. It's not very touristy, you're not gonna see many foreigners there. So for me, I highly recommend going to Wuxi, especially with the Cherry Blossom Festival. Super nice day trip, and highly recommend it. The next one on the list are actually two places, but you have to visit them in one go. And they're Guilin and Yangshuo, located in Guangxi province. I actually visited Guilin and Yangshuo 2 times, and for me it was definitely one of the most beautiful places I've seen in China, and maybe one of the most beautiful places I've seen in the world, really. If you're thinking of those postcard-like mountains that look like they're floating in the mist, this is the place. It's even on the 20 RMB, the picture that you can find, that's actually in Yangshuo. The best thing you can do, fly from Shanghai, Beijing, or another big city to Guilin, spend a few days in Guilin, and then you book a boat tour from Guilin to Yangshuo, and you spend a few days in Yangshuo. The boat tour is around like 4.5 hours. It's beautiful. You go to all these like karst mountains with the boat through the river, and then spend a few days in Yangshuo. Best thing is rent a bicycle or rent a scooter and just drive around in this amazing, beautiful landscape. The food is also very good, very delicious. It's cheap, affordable, and just a very nice place to visit. For me personally, I advise minimum 4 or 5 days to spend over there, because then you really can take your time to enjoy the beautiful landscape and don't feel rushed to check all the boxes. The next one on the list is actually a city that I just visited last year in 2024, but it was on my list for a very long time. And it's very famous recently because of social media. You see a lot of videos on social media, so maybe you have heard about it, but still a lot of people out of China don't know about this city. Well, it's one of the biggest cities. I think it's the #1 city, the biggest city in size in China, and we talk about the mega futuristic city of Chongqing. Chongqing, also the spicy city. It's located near Sichuan province, and Chongqing, yeah, it's for me a very unique city. It feels a bit of a mix between Shanghai, Hong Kong, and then kind of have the Southeast Asian vibe, surrounded by mountains. It's a very cool city. It's located in the middle of China. and it's just a mega city. It has over 30 million people in the metropolitan of Chongqing. It's a mega city, and when you come there, it really feels like you're in the future. But at the same time, you really have this local Chinese lifestyle that people are like selling stuff on the street, a lot of street food that you're actually missing a bit in Shanghai and Beijing. Then close to Chongqing, there are a lot of cool places to visit, a lot of natural parks, very beautiful mountains. So I highly recommend visiting Chongqing. It's also very cheap, affordable city. You can get very nice hotels, like 5-star hotels for like 100, 120 euros per night, or even cheaper sometimes for big, very big rooms. So, and the food is very good, but you need to be able to handle some spiciness because Chongqing is very, very spicy. But if you cannot handle spicy, yeah, then go for some other Chinese food. But the Chongqing food is very spicy. So if you're a spicy food lover, definitely visit Chongqing. I actually want to say after Shanghai, I would say now Chongqing is my favorite city in China. And I only visited once, but I definitely want to go back. I did go in summer. This is a warning, if you go in summer, it's extremely hot. So I went there in August, and it was 40, 45 degrees. So it was very, very hot. Good thing is during the day there was like nobody because Chinese people, they don't like hot weather. So kind of all the tourist attractions were empty. So that was the good thing. At night it was packed, super packed and still hot. So you definitely needed to stay some time in the hotel to catch some fresh AC or go in the shopping mall. So if you don't like hot weather, don't go in August or July because it's going to be extremely hot. The next one on the list is Taishan in Shandong province in the city of Tai'an. It's one of China's most sacred mountains and has been a place of worship for thousands of years. Emperors used to climb it to pray to heaven, and you can actually feel that sense of history while walking up those ancient steps. So why I choose Taishan, for me, I really like the sunrise I had there. Was a very special moment. It was a very beautiful mountain. Yes, there were some people, but if I compare to other mountains like Zhangjiajie, the Avatar Mountains, it was way more quiet. And yeah, also because you can stay in the mountain and then wake up for sunrise. It was not as packed or touristy as other mountains. So for me, I really liked the scenery. It was super beautiful. I would say one of the most beautiful sunrises I've seen. And the climb itself was also very nice. You can still take a cable car as well. I think we did climb halfway and then we eventually decided to take a cable car to the top. And going down we took cable car plus bus. It's not super far from the city, so it's easy. Just take a taxi and you can go to the mountain. If you're living in Shanghai or Beijing, you can easily do it in a long weekend trip to go to Taishan. So highly recommend going to Taishan. It's a beautiful mountain and it's not super touristy. You're not going to see a lot of foreigners. It's a very beautiful climb, and yeah, for me, I really enjoyed going there. The next one on the list is another mountain, and it's probably the most famous mountain in China. It's in Anhui province and it's called Huangshan, also the Yellow Mountain in English. And if you look at the pictures, it speaks for itself. For me, I would say this is definitely a highlight in China. If you have the time, go to this mountain, climb the mountain. You can take a cable car up, and then the rest you need to climb. It's definitely a tough climb. I didn't expect it was going to be this difficult, even though you do the cable car. Like going up and walking the mountain, it's pretty difficult. I had a bit bad luck. It was a lot of fog when I was there, so I have to go back to visit Huangshan again, because I mean I saw a bit how it looked, but I didn't get like the best picture shot or the best view with that the clouds are just only over the mountains a little bit and the rest is open. I didn't get that, and it was also raining, thunderstorm. Actually, they stopped the cable car going back down. I only stayed like one night in the Huangshan mountain because then afterwards I had a meeting not far away at a golf course at the time. I think it was like 2 hours drive from Huangshan. So I want to spend the weekend in Huangshan, but I have to go back when I have the time to see the Yellow Mountain again. And yeah, if you think about the typical Chinese mysterious mountain, like those traditional mountains that you see in the painting, that's Huangshan. So if you want to see that, definitely go check it out. I would say spend maybe 3 days. The best way is to go from Shanghai. You can take a bullet train to Huangshan Mountain, and you can take a bullet train to Huangshan Station, and from there you can take a taxi or a bus to the mountain, and you can book a hotel at the mountain area so you can climb. And I would say maybe book like 2 nights, then you can really take it easy so you're not rushing back to catch your train or your flight back to the city. The next city on the list and the last one is Hangzhou. And Hangzhou actually has a special place in my heart because it was the first weekend getaway trip I did when I was living in Shanghai. So that really was the start of like going to all these different places. And yeah, Hangzhou, I remember it was really, really nice. I had a very great time. So Hangzhou is famous for the West Lake in Hangzhou, and it's like a very big lake. You can bicycle around. There are a lot of pagodas, and it's surrounded by also hills and tea fields / mountains. So it gives this very calm Chinese authentic vibe. It's a really beautiful lake. And then the city is very modern, but you also have the old town part where you can find a lot of nice restaurants, like souvenirs. Overall, it's just a great place to go for a weekend trip or like a 1-day stop. If you do a China tour, highly recommend going to Hangzhou. It's famous for the Alibaba headquarters as well. And yeah, it's just an overall good place. If you want to chill down, bicycle around the lake, it's definitely worth it. Even Marco Polo called it the most beautiful city in the world, and actually has a valid reason. So highly recommend visiting Hangzhou if you're around Shanghai, or you do like a round trip in China and you're close to Shanghai. Definitely add on Hangzhou if you have the time for it. Yeah, so this was my list of my 7 favorite places I visited in China, besides of course the big cities like Shanghai, Beijing. I just tried to give a different list. I've been to many different places. I've been to Sanya, Zhangjiajie. I've been also to Xinjiang recently. A new video is coming up. So yeah, I've been to a lot of different places, but yeah, for me these places gave me a special feeling. Also, I went maybe at the right time. So of course also do your due diligence if you really like to visit this place. But for me, I really liked going to them, and I had great memories over there. China is a massive country. There's so many nice places to discover. So yeah, I just tried to give a few of the ones I like. And I hope you will visit them, and let me know in the comments which places you want to visit or you have visited in this list, or maybe give me some recommendations of cities I should visit if I haven't visited them yet. In my next video, I'm gonna watch my North Korea vlog. Yes, I visited North Korea this year, and I made a vlog about it in my other channel. So we're gonna check the vlog out, and I'm gonna share my experience more behind the scenes, how it was traveling in North Korea for 5 days, and just go a bit more in detail about this trip. So if you're interested, definitely don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one. Peace out. 再见。